Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then went to that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball and hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
And now the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The next 0-2. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
1-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he can be really tough to hit.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down. Now the 1-0.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. And he'll take a look at ball one. Springer on at first, nobody out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball one. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So the next to bat will be Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Yeah, this might be his power side, swinging right-handed. Not that he doesn't have a lot of power from the left side, but if you look at the splits, a far superior hitter for power from the right side.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now the first pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting fifth. The right field.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. One strike now from Cole.
Get down 1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. Now another 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting fifth. The catcher. Alejandro.
And now in the box, Alejandro Kirk trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's off.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. The Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So now into the box is Gary Sanchez. And now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and it's fouled away. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Third inning, no score to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, no score. And now here is Corey Dickerson, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 6.
Dickerson.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Cole will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the AB on its way. he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Stepping in next, Santiago Espinal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Luke Voigt, and he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, George Springer.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. And now pitch on the way. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Toronto. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that one yanked just foul. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now it'll be Aaron Hicks. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. One and 0. Here it is. Fouled off. One and 1. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the
Set
Jays,
now for the bottom of the
the
fifth.
right fielder.
And digging in is the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
No one on with one down, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
1-1 for count.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Giving chase is Hernandez. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. That was a tough play, so let's take another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a good read off the bat, took a decent route, and he covered over 90 feet to make the grab. Well done. Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Pichette's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Aye.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. And now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes ball one. And it'll look like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Santiago Espinal. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Now to the plate, here is George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And scaling it into the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Bichette.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Ready now is Luke Voigt. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. Swing and oh my, hit him with the hind into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Into the box, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Yanked hard down the left field line, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Kirby Yates.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, missed. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Simeon's got it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2. Last half of the 7th here, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Aaron O'Day comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 56, Aaron O'Day.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Turns on, but it's wide at first and foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Urshela over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
So stepping in is Santiago Espinal, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. The Blue Jays leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. swing and a shot toward right center. Hernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The New York Yankees. Number 57, Chad Green.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ready with the 2-0. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is on his horse, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next up is Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Judge will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. The Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail 3-2. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
One and 2, here it comes. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Springer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next, here is Aaron Judge. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed, the very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now to the plate, Alejandro Kirk. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here it comes. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Grounded to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Blue Jays down to their final out now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Into the box now, Santiago Espinal. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1. This is popped up. Sanchez is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Garrett Cole is the winning pitcher of record. Robbie Ray struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.